Wow. Now I think it's epilogue video time and credits time. Just guessing. I mean, campaign is like a solid 7 hours more or less, give or take. Random guess. Because YouTube took away the good old time counter, so you can't see how long your playlist is, which is unfortunate. I have to do the hard math, but I think it's around 7 hours. Yep, cutscene. I mean, yep, credits. I mean, which is not bad. I mean, okay, let's say this. For the first Battlefield campaign that was not Bad Company, and the third campaign, I mean, the first Battlefield campaign that's not Bad Company to have a good story in it, 7 hours is not half bad. And plus, they're expanding the campaign with premium, which premium is for $40.99, I believe, or maybe $49.99 US dollars. And of course, you can buy the DLC. Of course, you can buy the expansion pack separately. But the story is actually really, really good. The campaign was amazing. I think it's by far one of my favorite Battlefield campaigns ever, and one of my favorite FPS campaigns ever. It really is that good. I don't know why Game Informer. I don't know why someone in Game Informer said, "Don't buy Battlefield Hardline for the campaign." But if you like a good first-person shooter campaign, then buy Hardline for the campaign. It's that good. And of course, if you came this far, then you know my feelings of the campaign. You have seen it, so you can think for yourself and see whether or not you would enjoy this type of campaign, because it's really good. You get choices. It's open. It's just by far the perfect Battlefield campaign. I mean, and the Bad Company's campaigns were really good too, but this one just blew it out of the park. I still like my Battlefield 2 campaign. I mean, Battlefield Bad Company 2 campaign. But this one just owned it. Visceral did an incredible job with the campaign. I didn't think they would do this good of a job. I was being a little pessimistic, but I didn't think Visceral would do this good of a job with the campaign, but they really, really did. And, you know, guys helped out, so hopefully in the next Battlefield game, whether it be Battlefield 5, Battlefield Bad Company 2, Battlefield Bad Company 3, or Battlefield 2143, whatever it is, let's hope that DICE has learned from Visceral and can make a really good campaign. Or, even better, let Visceral make the Battlefield campaigns from now on. Because they're really good at it, and it's just amazing. I mean, every little thing about the campaign was just really well done. From the general story was really nice. From the levels were really nice. The level design in this game was really amazing. I mean, like, the only real problem I had with the campaign is the fact that your melee weapon is very glitchy, although that could have been the collapsible ton only. And also, the fact that the checkpoints could be a little bit better, but they certainly weren't that bad. I mean, they were no more than 10 minutes apart from each other. The bad ones were no more than 10 minutes apart from each other, and that's only if you really, really stealth. If you just ran in there guns blazing, you could get it done in like 1 minute or two. But yeah, so Battlefield Hardline, how do I feel about it? Well, I feel it's one of the best Battlefields in a long time, and I love Battlefield 4, even with its bugs at launch. I still loved it. And I still do love it, but this one is just polished beyond belief. Battlefield 4 wasn't all that well polished if you think about it, but Hardline is. The sensitivity, Battlefield Hardline actually has really good sensitivity, because Battlefield 4, it had pretty good sensitivity, it had a good range, but I just could never get used to it. But the Hardline beta, I got used to the thing instantly and just owned everybody. Sure, with my gameplay videos I have currently, which is gameplay video 1 through 4, or yes, 1 through 4, I think, possibly. Yeah, I'm not doing that well, but I will improve. I just gotta, basically the only reason I've been dying was because of getting flanked, and I just need to learn the maps. But from actual accuracy, and actually being able to put my sights on target, it's been perfect. I haven't had a problem with that. Sure, in the campaign I did have a little problems aiming, but that was just me just blanking on how to aim for a second. Yeah, so what do I give Battlefield Hardline? Well, what do I give it? I might as well give it, I'm going to give it a good, 8.5. Yes, I don't quite give it a 9, but I don't quite want to give it an 8, so I'm giving it an 8.5. It's just really that good. I mean, if you like Battlefield, I mean, even if you like if you like cops versus robbers, then Battlefield Hardline is the game for you. If you like a good single-player campaign, Battlefield Hardline's the game for you, or especially with the unlockables. Even though that only will extend the game time to like 10 or 12 hours max, by going back and getting on the collectibles if you didn't get them on the first run. And of course, you can run through the game faster than this. Probably can beat it in a good 5 hours or less if you don't die and play on casual and play on easy. So yeah, I mean, it's just a really good game. Like I said, it's one of the best Battlefields in a long time, and I liked Battlefield 3 and 4, and I liked them a lot, and I still like them a lot. But Battlefield Hardline just experts it. It's you know, even though it's a standalone, even though it's an offshoot of the Battlefield series, it's really, really good. And that's the funny thing about the Battlefield series. The Battlefield series have always had really good offshoots, like Battlefield 2 Modern Combat, which came out on Xbox Original, was it? Yes. It was basically Battlefield 2 port to consoles. You know, that's like a terrible thing to say, because it was not a port. It's a completely different game in every way imaginable. And I know we'll play it one day. I just gotta figure out how you beat the campaign, because I'm stuck on it. And the campaign's pretty good. It's the most open world the Battlefield campaigns. And also the Bad Companies, goes without saying, the Bad Company campaigns both of them are pretty awesome in every way. They're just really that good. And I got playthroughs on them on my channel, so if you want to check them out for yourself, you can do it right there, in the playlist section, of course. And then Battlefield 3 and 4's campaign, I like them. But then again, I have terrible taste in things, and I always like the cheap stuff and the bad stuff because I like it that much for some odd reason. Also, doesn't help that I'm a Battlefield fan. I always love Battlefield, no matter what. Which is why I pre-ordered Hardline. Even though, okay, when I first heard of Hardline, I didn't know what to think. But the more I've seen of it, the more I was like, okay, you know what? Let's get it and try it, because I like Battlefield. I never played a Cops and Robbers game before, so let's try it. So I played the beta, and guess what? I loved it because the beta was awesome. I mean, they just overall it felt like Battlefield 4, but better. And it looked like, well, it looked like a good Cop and Robbers game. Like, I don't say Payday because Hardline has no relation to Payday other than the fact that you can play criminals who are robbing a bank and stealing. No, Payday, you don't steal cars, you only rob stuff. And actually, there are game modes for the Payday experience where you basically have robbers robbing a bank or holding out an area, and the police have to go in very stealthily. So that's pretty interesting. So yeah, I mean, I didn't even talk about the multiplayer. The multiplayer is just awesome. I haven't played the new game modes since the beta, but I did play Conquest and Heists, and they're pretty good. So I suspect the other game modes are as good too. But I'd probably be playing Crossfire and the other one, which I'm blanking on the name of, where it's a rescue hostage situation. I was blanking the words in my head for some reason. I haven't played those yet, and I want to play them with friends because that's more of a co-op thing. So I want to do that with friends because I don't want to go in there and just lose automatically because we're not talking to each other. How much do I do it to do it? But anyway, so yeah, the multiplayer is just awesome. And there's just tons of stuff to unlock, which you unlock by getting money. So it should keep you satisfied for a good long time until the next Battlefield comes out anyway in 2 or 3 years, or probably 2 years. I mean, Hardline was originally supposed to come out a year after Battlefield 4, but they delayed it because, well, people just didn't like the multiplayer, so they made it better, and they delayed it because of that. And so far, it's been a good thing they delayed the March, because multiplayer is just awesome now. Although unfortunately I didn't have a chance to play it because I didn't have I had my laptop at the time, which couldn't do games like this. And I only had an Xbox One to have a PS4, so I could not try it on that either. But I did do the beta for this game, which I did say at the beginning of the series. But yeah, it's awesome. And yeah, I mean, like, the only real downside of the campaign is it's a little short. It's only 7 hours, while most Battlefield campaigns are more like 8 hours. So it's not that much of a difference, but there is a difference. But yeah. And since this is not a Ubisoft game, the credits should be a little short. Well, shorter than a Ubisoft game. Oh, and by the way, I will be playing the DLCs as I have them, and I will definitely be playing them and beating them when they come out. The single player DLCs anyway. And if there's any multiplayer, I won't be playing DLCs. I mean expansion packs, because these are expansion packs, not DLCs. Yes, they're downloadable content, but they're also expansion packs. They're not little things. They're not little things that other games have. They're actual big, manly expansion packs that they give you tons of stuff for premium. Yes, no pun intended, but yeah. Alright. Now I'll definitely be playing the single player and multiplayer expansions when they come out. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's 4 single player expansions planned. I could be wrong, but I think they have multiplayer maps in them. I hope that they have multiplayer maps in them. Let's face it. I hope that. I don't know, or I haven't heard that they will. I think they're just mainly single player, but that's not that bad because the single player was awesome. So even more single player is a good idea. So we'll see. And I'm determined to beat these. I'm determined to play these single player. I'm determined to play these single player expansions because if you watch my channel for a long time, or if you've been watching some of my older videos, then you would know I have a trouble time doing DLCs or doing story-based DLCs. I have no problem doing DLCs that are multiplayer based. But story-based DLCs, yeah, I have somewhat of a problem with. Whether it be Borderlands 2, which I kind of still want to do, but also not really, or Destiny, which I'm still doing single-player DLC on. Oh, we're getting social thanks. I do want to beat it, but I also don't want to grind, so that's the thing. I'll beat it once everything cools down and I got nothing other to do, or I got nothing else to do. And there's another game that escapes me, which, oh yes, the Assassin's Creed. I never got around to doing their DLCs at all. So yeah. Alright, talent. Alright. I mean, this credits hasn't been too bad. I do like it. It's the classical credits, of course. It is black screen and white text. The ability to skip is really nice. Also, you get the blue loading thing on the top right for, I don't know why. But yeah. So I'll be nice and quiet while you guys enjoy the credits, and I'll meet you back once we're out of the credits. So yeah. I think we're at the end. Wow. Now, new difficulty unlocked. We unlocked a new difficulty mode. Choose Hardline difficulty for the ultimate challenge. I swear I didn't press anything. You just ended the credits right there. I suppose so. Alright, so I didn't press anything. I picked my controller up, but that's about it. Oh, there we go. So yeah, that'll do it. Actually, let's take a look at this real quick. Yeah. RB. Alright. Well, I guess thanks for watching. I do appreciate it, guys. I really appreciate you guys watching these videos, watching this series in general, as it's been one of my more popular first-person shooter campaign series. After Halo, the Master Chief Collection, Halo 2 Anniversary, this has been one of my more popular ones. I do appreciate you all for that, and I will be doing more single player once they come out with new, single player expansion packs. I'll be doing them. And yeah, and of course I'll be doing more multiplayer. You guys seem to love it too, so I'll be doing that more of that. I'll probably be doing that for the next. I'll probably be doing those for the next. I'll probably be doing those every Friday for the next couple of Fridays, maybe more or less. Maybe I switch it in between this and Battlefield Hardline and Halo Master Chief Collection. It depends. Whatever I feel like recording that day, or whatever you guys suggest, I will be doing that. And I will actually be doing more multiplayer. Anyway, not just on we're in the multiplayer shooter Friday. I'll be doing more of them probably every day for the next couple of days, most likely, if I have time. Between me doing the other series that I'm doing, which is not Halo, but Homeworld Master Collection. I'll want to finish that, or at least finish the first game, then think about the second. And the crew will be also doing, as well as doing Star Ruler 2, the 27th. When it comes out, I'll probably be doing that every day for a week. And that actually is some of my, oh, and also I will be doing more Star Crawlers, Valkyria Chronicles, 2. Mostly Star Crawlers and Halo and Homeworld Master Collection. So that wraps up, what's next in Green and Blue. So, yeah, well, Battlefield Hardline, I just love it. Although I already said what I said. I always said what I had to say in the credits. But yeah, I mean, it's just an awesome game. I can't wait to get into more single player. Single player was really fun and awesome. No matter what Game Informer said, it's better than that. It is really good. It doesn't get the mechanics don't get any they don't get boring or stale at all. They feel perfect for a game like this. And the ability to do stealth or golden guns blazing also helps. That's really nice. I mean, even I could just shoot people in the legs and still win. Even some missions made it a little difficult and challenging to do that, but I did it anyway, and we got out alive. So yeah. Alright, but anyway, so yeah, I guess see you in a second.